Alright, this is from the direct.com. Ms. Marvel undergoing heavy reshoots. Is the Disney Plus show in trouble? They give a little bit of the history that Kamala Khan is going to be played by newcomer actress Iman Vellani. And it's supposed to premiere, and they say 2022, and a little later they say about maybe September. Yeah, we'll see. That they just give a little bit of talk about how important diversity is going to be in the phase 4 of the MCU. They talk about also how she's going to be in the Marvels movie in February 2023. Then they talk about how it initially started production in November 2020, wrap production, but now it's set for significant reshoots. Because in a recent tweet from Atlanta Filming, the source revealed Ms. Marvel will hold reshoots in the Georgia Capitol. Then another Twitter user, Ms. Marvel News, basically corroborated that, but said that the reshoots haven't begun. From the Cosmic Circus is Lizzie Hill, corroborated the report while confirming that the reshoots will be substantial, but it remains unclear what Marvel Studios will be changing. Well, and then of course they talk some about how it's too late to be changing their powers, because that was one of the things that they stirred up a viral controversy among fans last year, as it was revealed her stretching and shape-shifting powers will be replaced by glowing Green Lantern-inspired constructs. Personally, I think the stretching and the shape-shifting's, it's okay. I mean, the stretching, I was never a fan of that, whether it's Mr. Fantastic, whether it's her, or whatever. It just, I don't know, it doesn't look very good to me. That's just my opinion. Others may disagree, that's fine. The Green Lantern inspired kind of constructs, I gotta see more of it, but again, I think it's kind of just lame. Again, just my opinion. Others may disagree, that's fine. Then they talk about it's already spent a significant period in post-production, which primarily revolves around visual effects, sound work, and editing. They've opted to change certain story beats that don't work as well as intended, which is likely what it is, but the fact that it's significant reshoots, that's what the problem is. Because the testing that they've done with either focus groups or just internal testing, it's not coming together the way they wanted. It wasn't as good, and that's never a good thing. Doesn't matter what it is. This has nothing to do with like wokeness and diversity and stuff. Reshoots are I mean, sometimes it'll work out well, but oftentimes it's just a sign that it's problems. It's like when they have a video game that gets delayed, and then it gets delayed again. That's usually a bad sign. Not always, because it depends on who it is. But at the same time, it depends how much faith do you have in the people behind this series to actually be doing a good job. Me personally, I don't have a lot of faith because I don't think many of the Disney Plus series have been very good. But, we'll see. I'll keep an open mind for sure. But it's like, and it says right here, while reshoots may scream trouble for some, they typically occur within almost any major production. Yes, but not significantly, and that's the problem. Even if the series is currently suffering from significant issues, they still have several months to fix any issues. And it's like, yeah, but it depends on how they, like, I don't have a whole lot of faith in Marvel Studios. I don't think, and some of it is the wokeness and all that shit, because they just put people in charge of movies or TV shows that are only there to check a box. And that's just wrong. They're not as talented as other people, but we can't have another white man in charge. That kind of stuff. And that's not always the case, of course. Of course they got to throw in this little line about she's quickly grown to become an iconic Marvel hero. No, she hasn't. She's not an iconic Marvel hero. Get out of here with that. She could be, if they didn't, for one, shove her down their throats. But her series has been canceled and relaunched like several times. I don't even know how many exactly, but a lot. Anyway, this is the end of the article. I'll go ahead and end the video here because I don't want to go too long. I've already gone over 4 minutes. This isn't good news. There's no way to spin it that the reshoots are a good thing. Because it's just, there's just no way to do it. That usually means that there's trouble, there's problems with the story, or the acting, or the action, or something. But anyway, I'll go ahead and leave it here. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.